Welcome to the 7th episode of WrenchWay Weekly, where we talk about the industry's hot topics, highlight the voice of technicians, and educate shops and dealerships to help them improve the industry. This week's topic was kind of a hot topic, as it normally is, because we're talking about pay and we're talking about technician pay. And so our question for this week was, as a technician, what is your preferred pay plan? And we had the options of hourly, flat rate, and then hourly plus an incentive bonus. We had some great feedback from both the WrenchWay Insiders side and the LinkedIn side, and some of the percentages were actually varied between the two. So just initial feedback from it, from the WrenchWay Insiders, we actually had 0% say that they liked hourly, which I kind of thought was surprising. 71% of our respondents said hourly plus incentive, and then 29% said flat rate. So really almost three quarters of the respondents preferred the hourly plus incentive plan, with just over a quarter or maybe even a third of the percentage of respondents saying they liked flat rate. On the LinkedIn side, we had 15% say hourly. So 15% of all respondents said that they preferred hourly. 74% said hourly plus incentive. So very similar to what we saw with the WrenchWay Insiders. And then only 10% at flat rate, which kind of surprised me. I think you can kind of see a trend there, though, in that it's pretty consistent in that 3/4 want that baseline of guaranteed salary, of that hourly, the hours that I'm putting in, I'm getting paid for, and then I'm incentivized for doing more work, or if I'm incentivized for doing some level of performance that I get paid for that extra time, right? So I think with the hourly plus incentive being the clear favorite and the clear winner of this poll, what you're seeing is the need for security and the need for a technician to be able to pay their bills even if a shop is slow, right? And I think that's where there's a little bit of disconnect between shops and techs. Shops, on the other hand, they want to make sure that they can pay all their bills, make payroll, and do everything that they're committed to doing. And that's where I think a lot of times shops do maybe favor flat rate because it does maybe take some of that risk out of the equation. So it's not surprising to me that most of the respondents elected or liked the hourly plus incentive. The flat rate, some of the actual responses on flat rate were interesting, right? And similar to what we're seeing in other surveys that we're doing, we had people kind of from all over the board. Some just absolutely love flat rate. They love being compensated for the work that they put out and really being rewarded for doing over and above type work. Where I did see some folks, and especially the veteran techs, where they really favored the hourly plus incentive was when they are accounting for their shop time, right? So their teaching time. So what are they doing if they're doing something to help mentor a technician? They want to be paid for it, right? So those folks that responded with the hourly plus incentive tended to really want that overall shop productivity bonus of some type. And really the respondents from all of these wanted to make sure that it's worth it, right? So if there is an incentive or if it is flat rate, make sure that you're paying them something that actually moves the needle, not just maybe a $20 incentive bonus for a production that the shop put out. Make it actually tangible. Make it something that motivates them, and really kind of talk with them about how they get that. And one of the things that I noticed when I was actually on the other side of this and calculating efficiencies and that kind of thing was how you approached warranty labor, or how you approached maybe diagnostic labor, which can be a killer. And if you have maybe a service writer that's not the greatest at selling diagnostic work or billing those hours out, it can really have a negative impact on a tech. So I think all of these things are rounded up into really deep-rooted issues that really cause some distrust in our industry, and something that I think we need to really sit back and talk about. I will say we will be talking about this on the technician conference that we're putting on October 7th and 8th. really focused around that initial technician roundtable so that we can talk to them about this. We can talk to them directly about what do you like about the hourly plus incentive and the flat rate, and really get those kind of elephant in the room topics out in the air. So great responses, stuff that we can really use to generate some educational content for the shops out there that really want to take this and take it back to the shop and make it good, tangible data. Thank you to everybody that responded. We had a big response this week. We continue to grow that with our WrenchWay Insiders group. If you haven't, get out there and join it right away because it is really, really good stuff. And then LinkedIn. And as those of you that know or have watched the show in the past, you know that we give away a prize, a weekly prize to one of our WrenchWay Insiders. And this week's WrenchWay Insider winner of the week is Daniel Pryor. Daniel, congratulations. You've won a $50 gift card to the Home Depot. Hopefully there's something there that you can use. I think we can all use something from Home Depot, so that's great. And for next week's question, and we'll get to the actual question here in a second, but we're giving away a $50 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. No, we've got some hunting seasons coming up, and we've got just general, if you like to golf, if you like to go fishing, whatever it is, Dick's will have you covered. So something that's not so much related to your day-to-day stuff, but hopefully you can find something cool there for one of your side hobbies. So if you want to get registered and you want to enter to win this week's next gift card, the $50 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, you can sign up to become a WrenchWay Insider at wrenchway.com/WrenchWay-Insiders. Or if you just go to the WrenchWay.com website, you can click on the resources tab, and there's a really easy way to sign up there. You can, of course, respond on LinkedIn. The one issue that you have with LinkedIn is that you're not really going to be registered. You're not going to be registered to win the weekly prize. So get out there, sign up for WrenchWay Insiders, give us some feedback, good, candid feedback. We love getting the truth out there. And so if you can get that to us, we'll hopefully reward you with a prize. Next week's topic, and something that kind of builds off of maybe the pay side, is really more geared around tools. And our topic for this week and our question is going to be, who should be responsible for supplying tools needed to perform repairs? We asked this question because we have seen a little bit of a shift in the industry in terms of who is actually purchasing the tools. I think traditionally a lot of times a tech would supply the general tools that they need in their day-to-day job and expect that the shop supply the special tools, or if it's a factory tool, whatever it is, that the shop would then supply that. We are starting to see a little bit of a shift in who's buying the tools and seeing shops supplying more of the tools. So it'll be interesting to hear what your feedback is on this one. I'd love to hear, again, that good, candid feedback. And we'll be sending out an email to our WrenchWay Insiders directly after this video to help give us some of that feedback. And hopefully we can use that feedback and really spin it in a way to educate shops. So as I mentioned, we'll be putting up a link to the survey on our social media pages. So be sure to follow WrenchWay on LinkedIn or Facebook so you don't miss that. And get out to YouTube, subscribe to the WrenchWay channel, and you'll always have access to these videos. And hopefully we're creating some good, valuable content for everybody to really be able to benefit from. So thanks again. Have a great week. Congratulations to Daniel Pryor on your $50 gift card to Home Depot. We'll talk next week.